Hey YouTube, it's Chris here for Friendly Frenzy Games, coming at you with another Pacific Drive achievement and trophy guide. Today I'm going to show you how to quickly tackle the Renewable Power achievement, in which you're going to need to completely regenerate your car's battery from under 50% back up to 100% using only natural energy sources. Now I'm going to point out something really quickly off the bat here, that there's probably a more efficient way to do this, but I have played the game for nearly 40 hours with solar panels, hydro generators, lightning rods, and wind turbines stuck to my side racks, and I still have not gotten this achievement until this method. So with that in mind, this is a way to force it to pop. Now with that being said, I would highly recommend making a save game specifically for this achievement or trophy so that you don't lose your progress. But if this one's burning a hole in your 100% completion like it was for me, here's how I did it. First, at the auto shop, you're going to want to use your Arc Device's healing function to deplete its energy below 50%. Now obviously here you're going to want to try and keep it as close to 50 as possible. This way it'll take you some less time to refill your battery at the end of all of this. Now I chose the healing function just because it'll work even after you've hit 100% health, and you've also got some pretty decent control over how much battery it uses, and it depletes the battery very quickly. However, if you haven't progressed this far in the story yet, I honestly don't remember when this ability unlocks. You can craft one of the shields or emitters that draws power, and just keep using it until you've drained enough of the battery. With the battery depleted, next we can craft our 4 lightning rods and stick them to the 4 side racks. I chose lightning rods as these are going to give you the most charge the fastest, and it's easier to identify sources of lightning as opposed to trying to predict whether or not the junction is going to be sunny, rainy, and or windy. Now for this, you don't need 4 racks or 4 rods, but this achievement will unlock much faster if you do. One other little tidbit of info here: if you're concerned about your car, you can outfit it completely in insulated doors and panels. My car here, obviously, I was using a suboptimal setup, I guess you can say. I had Olympium, armor, and anti-corrosive just set up from another run, and got completely shredded using this method, which again is why I highly suggested at the beginning of this video making a save game and then exiting as soon as the achievement pops. Now that the car is set up, we're going to want to select one of the maps right off of the auto shop. These first few in Sector E usually have a lot of lightning-based anomalies. Now specifically what I looked for was the shock towers, and this is really for 2 reasons. First, these are going to constantly emit lightning bolts fairly quickly, and then also they're easy to find as they light up bright, and they typically have plasma containers underneath. Once you've started your trip, make sure you aren't using your headlights to prevent further battery drain. This is about getting it quickly and easily after all. Now after you've located the shock tower anomaly, you can drive your car close to the plasma canisters and just put it in park. Allow the tower to repeatedly shock your car, and you should be getting upwards of 2% charge each time the tower strikes. After you've gotten to about 99%, the achievement or trophy will unlock. Now just as an FYI, all of the lightning-based anomalies will grant you huge progress towards charging your battery. I happened to run into an electrified group of tourists, and they gave me about 13 charge right away, so look out for these too. But for ease, if you have a few minutes, this is probably the easiest method, just finding a shock tower and crashing into it. If you like this video, give it a like and drop us a comment. If you really liked it, consider subscribing to Friendly Frenzy Games on YouTube for much more gaming content.